We stand at a fascinating inflection point in the development of artificial intelligence. Many people have grown accustomed to the capabilities of models like GPT-4, which have transformed how we interact with technology. However, the arrival of GPT-5 marks a change that is more profound than a simple increase in scale or speed. It is not just a bigger version of what came before, it represents a fundamental shift in the core abilities of these systems. We are moving from a tool that primarily answers questions to one that can reason, remember, and act with a new level of sophistication. This evolution is defined by three key pillars. Reasoning, memory, autonomy. GPT-5 isn't just a bigger version of GPT-4. It represents a shift in how AI systems reason, remember, and act. Here's what GPT-5 is expected to do that previous models couldn't, and why it matters. Previous models like GPT-4 are incredibly fast, often providing answers in an instant. However, this speed can sometimes come at a cost. The model can generate plausible-sounding but incorrect information, a phenomenon widely known as hallucination. It guesses when it is not certain, filling in gaps with fabricated details. GPT-5 is engineered to address this core limitation by adopting a more deliberate internal process. Instead of rushing to the first plausible answer, it is designed to slow down, evaluate multiple potential lines of thought, check its own work before generating a response. This method is analogous to a person consciously thinking through a problem step by step. A careful student writes each step, verifies the logic, then arrives at the answer. GPT-5 has been trained to emulate this, breaking queries into subproblems and cross-referencing its knowledge, which ultimately leads to a more trustworthy result. In practice, it can summarize a complex contract, analyze clauses, flag risks, and explain its reasoning. Fewer confident mistakes, more logical, reliable outputs that build trust. Earlier AI models operate with a relatively short contextual window. They remember details only in session. Once it ends, memory is wiped. This limitation forces people to repeat background information and preferences. GPT-5 is designed to overcome this by maintaining a persistent memory, allowing it to recall context across days, weeks, even longer. Like a personal notebook the AI maintains for each user or project. It accesses relevant past interactions to inform current responses. On long projects, like a book, it recalls the plot, character arcs, and your style. You no longer re-explain core elements each session. A personalized education example. It notes weak points, then proactively creates targeted practice. It remembers goals and preferred teaching styles, visual aids, conversational practice. Long-term memory turns AI from a generic source into a personalized tutor. For personal use, it remembers schedules and habits. For professional use, it preserves project and corporate knowledge. This ability to build on past interactions makes AI genuinely helpful and integrated. GPT-4 is primarily reactive. You give it a prompt, it responds, then waits. GPT-5 is designed with agent-like capabilities. It can understand high-level goals, formulate multi-step plans, and execute those plans independently. It interacts with software, accesses the web, and takes actions on your behalf. It checks progress and adjusts course as needed. It can break down flights, hotels, restaurants, and build an itinerary for approval or booking. In business, monitor inventory and reorder automatically when thresholds are met. It generates a purchase order, emails the supplier, and notifies the owner. This leap saves time and reduces mental load. It automates entire workflows, not just individual tasks, freeing humans for strategic, creative, high-value work. AI moves from a tool you consult to a partner you delegate to. It fundamentally changes how we work with technology in everyday life. The combined advancements in reasoning, memory, and autonomy in GPT-5 are not just technical achievements. They alter the relationship between humans and AI. Each improvement fixes a limitation that hindered serious adoption. Better reasoning is the bedrock of trust. When an AI explains its process and produces logical results, people rely on it. This matters where mistakes have legal or financial consequences. Trust is earned through reliability. Long-term memory boosts utility. History, preferences, ongoing projects. Continuity reduces repetition and enables proactive help. Businesses get cohesive workflows and preserved institutional knowledge. Autonomy unlocks true delegation beyond Q&A. From planning travel to managing operations, it frees time for creativity, strategy, and connection. A trustworthy AI that remembers your context can be safely empowered to act. You wouldn't let an unreliable tool book non-refundable flights. Trust enables delegation. The theoretical improvements become clearer with real-world examples. These aren't sci-fi, they're practical and emerging now. Better reasoning, memory, and autonomy enable complex end-to-end tasks. In research, monitor new papers, summarize methods and conclusions, cross-reference findings. Autonomy compiles a weekly digest and emails it. Hours saved. In home renovation, it phases the project, sources quotes, compares bids, tracks decisions, asks status anytime, and get accurate updates. In finance, read-only accounts, categorize spending, flag unusual transactions, suggest budgets, track goals, like a down payment, with personalized advice. Autonomy generates weekly reports and reminders for bills. Concrete value in daily routines and professional workflows. Capabilities that once seemed unimaginable are becoming practical across services, education, and personal productivity. As we embrace GPT-5, we must stay clear and grounded. For all its advances, it is still a tool, not a conscious being. It operates on patterns and data, not genuine comprehension. Use it responsibly, guided by human values and oversight. The leap from GPT-4 to GPT-5 is a major step on a long journey. From quick answers to careful thought. From fleeting context to persistent memory. From reactive chatbots to proactive agents that execute tasks. The potential spans scientific discovery to personal well-being. Progress must include safety, ethics, and transparency. This is a societal effort. Collaboration is essential. GPT-5 is a significant milestone, more helpful and dependable. A capable assistant, a tireless collaborator, a personalized guide. By proceeding with optimism and caution, we can build a better, more creative world. Thank you for taking the time to learn about these developments.